Hello and welcome back to my Ultimate Decades Challenge. It is the first day of 1307 and the first day of fall, and we are with Elena and Leaf this morning. Last episode was a crazy year. Elena got pregnant for the second time. We had a kingly visit but didn't get to meet the Lord, unfortunately. We had a family reunion and got to catch up with Leaf's side of the family. And we visited Tobias for the first time in 3 years and saw what kind of trouble he's been getting up to. At the end of the last episode, we saw some clips of Tobias, Mabel, and Fabian. Tobias found out that Mabel is pregnant with his child. Fabian found out that Mabel was pregnant and essentially threatened Tobias that he needs to marry Mabel or it's going to be dishonorable on her and her family for having a child out of wedlock. So Tobias is now married to Mabel and they are expecting their child. So they will be giving birth in 1307. So today we are going to have a super busy year again with a ton of birthdays. I don't know if we'll get through the full year today, but it will just depend how quickly we get through everything. Leaf's planting the fall garden right now. We've got some mushrooms and some raspberries. Elena's out foraging, so hopefully she'll bring back some things for the garden. So today we're going to have Michael's child birthday. That is Olive and Gregory's son. He's turning 5 today. Elena will be giving birth. Tomorrow we have Annika and Harlow's twins, Claire and Casper, aging up into toddlers. The next day we have Harlow's adult birthday and Mabel will be giving birth. And that is kind of what's going on for today, for this year. Our poor white hen is passing away. My plan for the morning is to just work on our fall garden and have Elena work on some cooking for some pantry items that we need, like flour. In the afternoon, I'll pop over to the Bruins for Michael's birthday, and then we'll just kind of hang out until Elena gives birth. Oh, Cecilia's awake. Good morning, sweetie. She's awake and sad, and she's gassy. So Cecilia has a few quirks. She is a happy spitter, so she's prone to spitting up while she feeds. She's a picky eater, so she is more likely to reject feedings unless she's super hungry. And she's also gassy, so she's got some tummy issues. Yeah, don't bottle her. But I'm really excited and nervous for this year. There's going to be so many death rolls. So send your best vibes that everyone's going to survive. Cecilia lifted her head for the first time. Good job, Cecilia. We also found out in the last episode that Annika is not making it through young adulthood. So that is unfortunate news. All right, so Annika's over. You can invite her in. So I'll just wait for Elena to get back home and then I will pop over to the Bruins for Michael's birthday. I just loaded into the Bruins and look who it is. Edmund Landgrab is standing out here. Oh, he's left. That was the guy that Elena had a relationship with before Leaf. And I had actually made a decision on how Elena was going to handle that, or how we were going to handle that in the game. If he ever contacted her for a date again, I was going to roll a dice to see whether she accepted or not. But he hasn't really been contacting her anymore. It's not even dark out. You're not scared. But yeah, he hasn't been contacting Elena, so we haven't had to worry about that at the moment. But if it does ever happen again, I'm thinking we'll just do that and just roll to see. So Elisa, why'd you put that on the ground? Can you come add some birthday candles? Also, with the residential rental lots, our livestock just glitches so badly. Delilah and Soup, I don't know where Soup went, but she doesn't exist anymore, and Delilah somehow became property of the Bruins, so very strange stuff going on. Ask for some help from Elisa to blow out your candles. Gregory, you come watch your child age up and make yourself useful. I think Elisa would be kind of a mother figure for Michael because Bridget passed away when Michael was still an infant, so he wouldn't have really gotten to know her there. And the routing on this is crazy. And obviously Olive died in childbirth, so he wouldn't have known her at all. Where does the time go? It is flying. He's already a child. 5 years old today. Happy birthday, Michael. All right, he was a clingy toddler, and he is going to be open-minded. Sure, I thought Olive was open-minded as well, but I could be wrong. Let's have you be a creative kiddo. I think that makes sense for being open-minded. And as usual, I'll pop into Kaz and we'll do his makeover and roll there. He is so Olive's child. Oh my goodness, he is so similar to her. So our little Michael needs to avoid rolling a 3, 9, and 19. And he is safe. I would really love for Elisa to find somebody to marry. I don't have neighborhood stories on, so that's probably why she hasn't, but I'm going to turn neighborhood stories on, which I guess just runs the risk that Michael could die in accidents. But I don't even know if with neighborhood stories they would kill children. I think it's... Oh. Don't you love when you just find a random piece of wall that you haven't painted? Anyways, I think Elisa would be a catch. She's honestly the only Bruin besides Michael that I like. I hated Bridget, to be honest. She was like always stomping around the neighborhood like a grouch. Let's head back to our main family and wait for Elena to give birth. Okay, it's time. Elena's in labor. Let's go. You got this, Elena. You can just hear Leaf freaking out in the background. And it's a boy. We have an heir. I'm going to stick with the C names and we're going to go with Caleb. Twins again? I was really hoping we wouldn't be having any twins in this household. Oh gosh. It is going to be mayhem. Let's go with Cooper for the second baby boy. Elena's like, I did not sign up for this. I'm guessing she's not too pleased. All right, let's do these rolls. I'll put the bad rolls on the screen. So we'll roll for Elena giving birth to Caleb first. And she is safe. And we'll roll for Caleb. 19, he is safe. And we'll roll for Elena for Cooper's birth. She's safe again. And Cooper's not gonna make it. Aww. Cooper, I'm so sorry. Goodbye, Cooper. Alright, well, I'm just gonna get everybody to bed and I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, it's an early morning, but we got a solid 4 or 5 hours of sleep, so I'm not complaining. That's better than I expected, to be honest. So I'm gonna have Leaf make some flour. Homemade flour. Oh, we're missing acorns. Okay, so I'll have to send them out again foraging today. Cecilia laughed. What's so funny? Cecilia started laughing for the first time. Congrats, Cecilia. You better not be... Oh, good. You're breastfeeding her. Look at Elena go. She's... another hen bites the dust. I think she's getting used to having the babies around. I don't know that she necessarily loves having them around, but... And Cecilia just got a sentiment for her. She's fascinated by Elena. That's adorable. All right, Leaf. Let's start taking care of things around here. Can you scatter some feed? Elena, why don't you make some breakfast for us? We'll just go with the classic pottage. How about instead of crying, you play with your toys? That would be much more productive, Cecilia. I would really enjoy that, and I'm sure Elena would too. Oh, Isabella. I too love doing push-ups beside my garden. It's my morning routine. We do have enough ingredients for the homemade flour, so we'll get Elena to go ahead and make that. Alright, Elena's made this flour, so we'll grab all these servings. So we'll have to pay the mill tax. So the Lord charges you to use his mill and requires that you use his mill if you wish to make bread. So we have to pay 15 simoleons per flour batch. So we'll do that, minus 15. All right, we're going to age up Claire first. We've come over to Isabella and Milo's place. I wanted Isabella and Milo to be here for this, but apparently they have more important things going on. Happy birthday, Claire. She was a sensitive infant, and she's a clingy toddler. Hop-a-borfna. Okay, Casper, it's your turn. Wake up. Harlow is away on travels right now, so that's why he can't be here. Happy birthday, Casper. He was a calm infant, and he's angelic. We're gonna go into Cass and do their roles. These twins are just too adorable. I love them so much. Both of them need to avoid rolling a 4, 8, 12, 16. Claire is safe. And Casper... No, Casper. Oh my gosh. This episode, man. All right, I will roll off screen for when Casper's death is going to be. Everybody can come take a piece of cake and then we'll head out. Harlow is due to be back tonight, so we'll head home. And because his birthday is tomorrow, we will just celebrate his birthday tonight. instead while we're loaded into the Fairburns. I was just about to head out and Annika decided this is the perfect time to go streaking, as you do at your toddler children's birthday party. I think that is a sign that we need to get back home right now. Okay, we're back over here and Harlow has gotten home so he can come blow out his candles. The kiddos are running around in the back there. Happy birthday, Harlow. He is an adult now, so he's got a pretty risky role. So we'll see how this goes. So Harlow needs to avoid rolling a 3, 6, 11, 13, and 18. Oh my goodness. We are not very lucky today. In all the excitement with the birthdays, Annika and Harlow lost track of Casper. And Harlow comes outside and sees Casper all the way down here playing on the docks. And he notices that Casper falls into the water. Oh, it's super glitchy. That was something of nightmares. Harlow runs down to the dock and he jumps in after Casper. Unfortunately, he's not able to save him and he passes away as well. And Annika realizes what has happened. And she's going to run down here. Okay, the game is taunting us right now. Claire loves water. Read the room, literally. That's so inappropriate. And Annika is devastated, of course. What I've been doing to see which day they're going to die is I've been putting a random number generator with 0 to the max number of days. So for Casper, it was 12 days because that's how many there are in the toddler life stage. And he rolled a 0, which is today. And I thought it just made sense. I didn't even roll for Harlow because I thought it made sense that he would go after Casper and try to save him. So oh, this was a tough one. I will wrap up here and we'll head over to visit Tobias in the morning. That was a tough one, you guys. But it is the morning. We're back in Brindleton Bay with Tobias and Mabel and their new addition to the family. This is Wolf. I definitely thought Tobias would be a dog kind of guy, so I think Wolf is perfect for him. Wolf's traits are loyal, hunter, and smart. Mabel will be giving birth this afternoon, I believe, so we're just gonna spend some time with them today, and we might as well get to know Mabel a little bit too. She is a child of nature and pessimistic, and those were randomized traits. Mabel looks so adorable with her little belly. I'm excited to see what their baby will look like. I actually didn't really plan on getting them married, but I think it just works for the story that Fabian would have wanted Tobias to marry her if she did get pregnant. Let's see, I'll have her talk about marriage to Tobias and we can see how he reacts. Okay, it seems like he likes it. That was a good response. So Maybe he's not too upset about it. He definitely does have feelings for her. I just don't know that he was planning on marrying her. She's uncomfortable from back pain. Tobias, you should offer to give her a back rub or something. Offer massage for pregnancy caused back pain. I love this mod so much. I love that there's more interactions with the pregnancies. I feel like the Sims game without mods doesn't really have a ton for that. Oh, she just propositioned him. Are we going back to the lighthouse again? Looks like it. All right, I'll let them do their thing and I'll just come back once they are finished up with that. So because Tobias is a freed person, the cost for his marriage, because it was done in secrecy, is 2,000 simoleons, so we'll take that off. He doesn't have to pay the merchet tax, which is like the 100 simoleon fee to get married that our peasants have to pay, or our serfs have to pay. And Tobias is neutral about having children, so he's not for or against it. And I don't see any for Mabel, but she has this... She has the happy moodlet with pregnancy, so I'm assuming that means that she's happy about it, or at least neutral about it. I think it would be happy, though, because I think when they're neutral, it just gives a fine moodlet. What are you barking at? It seems like he's scared of something. What are you scared of, buddy? Oh, Fabian's here. And I actually don't have anybody that could come for Mabel's birth that has given birth before, so she's gonna have the extra role because it's her first time having a baby. Or she'll have an extra number, I should say. It always makes me nervous when my Sims are repairing fridges because this puddle, I think if this spreads enough and they're touching it, where is a fire coming from? Oh my gosh, where did that, it's from this. Okay, Tobias, come save the day. Yeah, go Tobias. He is super confident after that. You should be. You did amazing. There's just something weird with my side households that their fridges always keep breaking. I wonder if anybody else has this issue. Okay, I'm gonna get Mabel to take care of all her needs quick because she should be giving birth any second here. And let's also put this fire out so we don't have another issue with that. It's kind of sweet that Fabian came by and he's just kind of hanging out waiting for her to go into labor. I think he's definitely more mature and like... See, the fridge broke again. Why does it do this? Anyways, I think Fabian is like a more mature version of Tobias. I would imagine he might have been pretty similar to Tobias when he was younger, but he's grown up and he kind of has his shit together a little bit more than Tobias does. She's in labor. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need to get a bassinet. Poor Mabel, she's also sick. She has this giggly illness, so she's got all these spots on her. Not a good time for Mabel. Also, she's sad because of her pessimistic trait. So she's sad a lot of the time. But let's go have your baby. Tobias, come support your wife. Go, Mabel. She looks so terrible. It's a boy. All right, we're gonna go with Blake for the name. And it's just one. Phew. Freaking out back there. You're gonna be okay. You will be okay, I promise, Tobias. Alright, I'll put on the screen the numbers that we need to avoid. We'll roll for Mabel first, and she does have the extra number, which is a 2. And she is safe. So she had that extra number because there was no one with her that has given birth before, and it's her first baby. And we will roll for Blake. And he is safe as well. I feel like we needed that after Carlo and Annika's family. All right, I'll get them all settled in here, and we'll pop back over to the main household to finish the episode. Surprise! We have moved into a new lot. It's actually the same lot, but I just redid it. And I've moved Isabella and Milo back in with our main family and Molasses, of course. The reason I did this, a lot of different reasons, but the main one is that the residential rentals were being super glitchy for me, and I was just kind of tired of dealing with that. So this is our new lot. I have this area here that's set up to be a store. I'm going to get the live-in store mod for the next episode. This front house is Leaf and Elena's place. We've got our garden over here. We'll be able to see it better in the morning too. Our livestock over here. And then this is where Isabella and Milo are staying. And they've got this little upstairs as well. So there are more reasons for why I did this, but I will get into those in a later episode when they're relevant. But I am super excited to be in our new place. We've got Soup and Delilah back. They're both elders now. And then we've also got another sheep here named Lucy, who I guess is also an elder. I think this was Soup at one point, but she is Lucy now. I had to get rid of some of our chickens and one of our cows, which honestly will be kind of nice because our chores were getting to be a lot. People in this household are pretty upset about the... Elena likes affection. Of course you can. People in this household are pretty upset about what happened with Harlow. So we're just kind of reeling from the loss of that. It's actually Caleb's time to age up into an infant. So we will do that right away. And I might have Leaf and Elena try for a baby quickly as well before we go to sleep. But Elena, you can age up baby. Caleb. She just found that hilarious, apparently. Caleb aged up. Oh boy. An intense infant. That's wonderful for us. He's got some curly hair like his mom. He's got Leaf's hair color. Looks like he's got blue or gray eyes. So I'll pop into Cass and give him a quick makeover. And I will just see you guys in the morning. But I'll have Leaf and Elena try for a baby before we go to sleep. All right, it is the last day of 1307. I can't believe we're almost at 1308 already. We are getting some new quirks for Caleb. He hates being held and he's an early riser. Two of my favorite traits for an infant. Super fun. So it's actually Cecilia's birthday into a toddler today, so that will be kind of nice. Probably gonna do that early this morning because infants are difficult to take care of. And Elena's hunger is dropping really quickly, so I'm thinking she might be pregnant again. Isabella, it would be really nice if you could come help us out over here and make some breakfast. And Leaf, come be a good dad and change this diaper, please. Okay, let's see if Elena's pregnant. Oh, she's not pregnant. Okay, I'm okay with that. I think. All right, let's celebrate Cecilia's birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, Cecilia was cautious as an infant, and she's angelic. Perfect. I love that trait. All right, we'll pop into Cass and do her role. Here is Cecilia for our final role of the episode. Let's hope this goes well. Oh, I thought that was a 16. I was scared, but she is safe. So our last role for the episode, we get to keep Cecilia. So I'm going to call this episode right here. It is our hunting and harvest day, so I'm just going to do that off screen. With the move, we don't really have a ton to harvest, so I probably won't even bother, to be honest. We had a super crazy year with 11 death rolls. Most of them were successful, but we did have some hard losses with Harlow and Casper. And of course, baby Cooper, which was Caleb's twin. For the next few episodes, I'm going to be recording ahead and they're going to be shorter ones. I have a really busy next couple of weeks with some traveling and a friend's bachelorette party. But if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in 1308.